There's something different in the air inside. It's not just the natural buzz of a team that's just lifted a major trophy, nor the excitement surrounding the approaching new season. It's something deeper, a feeling that starts to build when behind-the-scenes activity ramps up more than usual. A kind of strategic tension that doesn't come with official announcements, but with whispers, rumors, and quiet movements, the sort that usually signal that something big might be brewing at St. James Park. Newcastle United, winners of the 2024-25 Carabao Cup, are living through a special moment. The title crowned a solid piece of work led by Eddie Howe, but at the same time, it set a whole new level of expectation. With Champions League qualification now secured, the team knows they can't just repeat last season's success, they have to go beyond it. They have to be bold, and it's in this ambitious context that the board begins to sketch out the next moves, with full focus on strengthening the attack. If you're enjoying the content so far, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Here you'll find all the hottest Newcastle news, reliable rumors, and deep analysis. Your subscription helps us continue bringing you top-quality content more frequently. So don't waste any time, hit that button and become part of our black and white community. Over recent seasons, Newcastle have gone from mid-table contenders to serious challengers for European spots. Their rise has been steady and clear, with smart signings, a solid defense, and the growth of key players like Bruno, Guimaraes and Isak. The squad looks completely different. But one issue still worries Eddie Howe and his staff: attacking depth. Every time Isak needs a rest, which happens more often than we'd like, the team struggles. And now, a new name is gaining ground behind the scenes. He's not from the Premier League, but he's already on the radar of several top European clubs, according to journalist Graham Bailey from TBR Football. Slovenian striker Benjamin Sesko, currently at RB Leipzig, has entered Newcastle's shortlist, and it's not just a distant rumor. With Arsenal pulling out of the race and Liverpool pursuing other targets, St. James Park suddenly looks like a very real destination for the 22-year-old. Benjamin Sesko is no ordinary player. Standing at 1.95 meters tall, the Slovenian forward is known for his physical strength, pace, and excellent finishing. He scored 21 goals in 45 matches last season for Leipzig, showing not just talent but consistency. While his build resembles a classic number 9, his movement sets him apart. He's capable of drifting wide, dropping deep, and adapting to different tactical setups. That versatility is something Eddie Howe values highly in his forwards. A player like Sesko could be the perfect solution when Isak is unavailable, or even a potential partner in a more fluid front line. If you, as a fan, believe Newcastle needs signings like this, drop a like on this video. And if you haven't subscribed yet, now's the time. We track every step of the market, bring you info straight from trusted sources, and keep you updated even before the mainstream media catches on. Your support is what allows us to grow, so hit subscribe and turn on the notifications. But here's the big question: does Sesko really fit into the Magpies project? Despite his undeniable potential, the striker is still far from being an established name at Europe's highest level. He's a gamble, a promising one, yes, but one that would come at a hefty price. Estimates suggest Newcastle would need to spend close to £100 million to land him from Leipzig, with financial fair play looming large. That kind of investment demands caution and confidence, especially for a player who hasn't shown clear interest in wearing black and white. Sesko's openness about wanting to play for clubs like Arsenal or Manchester United raises eyebrows. His preference for projects with more global visibility or recent success might not align with Newcastle's current stage. Despite their incredible rise, the club is still building its name among Europe's elite. And Eddie Howe has made it clear, he wants players who buy into the long-term vision, not just those chasing the biggest spotlight. Another key point is Howe's demanding system. It requires tactical discipline, defensive work rate, and versatility. Not every young striker is willing or ready to embrace that challenge, and a slow adaptation could cost time and money. In a Premier League calendar as intense as this one, there's very little room for experiments that don't deliver. On the flip side, some see Sesko as a rare opportunity, a young player with sky-high potential, and traits that fit the English game perfectly. His height, strength, and goal-scoring instinct could make him a constant threat, especially when Isak is unavailable. Having a luxury backup like Sesko could also raise the bar for everyone in the squad, pushing the whole attack to a higher level. It's worth remembering Newcastle recently tried to sign Hugo Ekitike, another young, exciting forward, but the Frenchman seems set on joining Liverpool. With that option off the table, Sesko has become a more realistic target. And unlike Ekitike, the Slovenian already has experience in top leagues and international tournaments, which could weigh in his favor. The British press has also started paying attention to this story. Outlets like TBR Football, Chronicle Live, and journalists like Luke Edwards and Craig Hope have all weighed in on Newcastle's interest. Although no official bid has been made, sources close to the club claim that preliminary talks have already taken place with the players' representatives. And as we all know, things like this never happen by accident. If you want to be the first to know when a deal is made or if the player drops any public hint about his future, subscribe now. This is where news breaks first, with context and credibility. That's what sets our content apart. And with your subscription, we can keep expanding our exclusive coverage. Still, some supporters question whether this is the right way to spend such a large amount. With £100 million available, the club could target more experienced players or strengthen other key areas. A name like Ollie Watkins, for example, brings proven Premier League experience and might offer quicker adaptation to house style with a lower risk factor. Then there's the issue of balance. Newcastle still need reinforcements in midfield, right-back and possibly centre-back if they're to compete with Europe's best. Investing such a big slice of the budget on a backup striker could unbalance the squad, something Howe is certainly mindful of. But if the goal is to build for the future, Sesko might be the right name. He has all the tools to become one of the top strikers of his generation and brings not just goals, but also marketing appeal and resale potential. The real question is, are Newcastle ready to pay the price financially and tactically for that gamble? And you too, Nami, what do you think? Would Benjamin Sesko be the ideal piece to complete Newcastle's front line? Or should the club look for safer, more affordable options in the market? Leave your opinion in the comments. It's always welcome here on the channel. And of course, if you're not subscribed yet, now is the perfect time. Hit that button and help us grow as we continue bringing you top quality, exclusive Newcastle content. Whatever happens with this potential deal, one thing is clear: Newcastle United are watching the market carefully and planning every move with intent. Their pursuit of big signings shows they're not here to just take part, they want to win. And bringing in a name like Sesko would be yet another big step in that direction. In the coming days, we expect more developments around this story. The transfer window is open, agents are busy, and the phones at St. James's Park won't be quiet. You'll get the full coverage here with analysis, context, and that human touch you won't find anywhere else. See you in the next video, and remember, the best is yet to come.